Hello, I'm playing a new game today. So today I'm going to be playing some From the Depths, where I'm going to just be showing off what I've done so far in the game and showcasing all of my ship designs that I built. So in this game, it's mostly about building ship designs like this one and fighting other stuff and trying to take over the world. But there's also designer mode, which I'm currently in. Is this too small? It is too small for my missiles and torpedoes to shoot. That's unfortunate. Oh well. So here's the first ship I'm going to show. This is my first metal ship. It's pretty much my first design. And here are all the, so this is the Deepwater Guard, and here's all the ships in the Deepwater Guard. There's helicopters, airships, planes, whatever that is. Yeah, so there's stuff. And it's mostly about building ships and then having to fight each other. There's a few different weapon types in this game. The main one that I use is missiles. I'm just gonna damage it real quick, just in case. And it's all controlled by AI, mostly. So here is advanced cannons. They're just fast firing cannons. Well, I use missiles to create big explosions for one time. Yeah, I think I lost. Oh well. Then here is my next ship design. So this is version 2 of this. It has added more torpedoes and a big advanced cannon on the back, as well as this anti-aircraft gun, but the advanced cannon sort of blows this up most of the time. But that's fine. It has a lot of armor in the front. It's mainly just pointing at the enemy and shooting. And it died because it had too low health. So the ship is almost exactly like the ship. And these are main soldier peoples of my armada. Next, probably is, let's do a sub. So just the second sub I ever built, and only one that actually, does what a sub's supposed to do. So go below the water and circle the enemy, I think, shooting missiles at it. So it makes it very hard to hit because, it's below the water. It's hard to even see. It has missiles and torpedoes. And these will attract enemy missiles, so it's hard to hit it with torpedoes or missiles. And yeah, you can see missiles are a very strong weapon, as it's already dead one volley. Less than one volley from these 3 ships. Also, I think all of them have self-healing, like these bots will self-heal the ships. Next thing I built, let's do this. So this is another ship, probably the biggest one I've ever built. It has missiles. It's basically supposed to face the right side, so enemies on this side. And it'll shoot at them launch missiles. It has more armor on the right. It has some of these, whatever these are. What are these? Oh. So those are just bigger missiles. Yeah, the enemy doesn't really do anything against us. It also has Cram Cannon. It's one of my only ships that actually has anything but missiles as its primary weapon. pretty expensive, and it's very large. As you can see it, the scale. It's much bigger, this, which means it can take a lot more damage. Let's despawn all these ships. Next ship. I mean, I have a mine, but that's more for the campaign. This is just a missile boat. Let's see. I think Bob was the first ship I might have ever built. Oh, I also built this. It's literally just a block of pure metal, and it has no practical purpose, but it just sinks enemy ships by landing. Don't really know how to make it day. It's unfortunate. I haven't actually seen the ship in a while because it was on the which I did. There's something over. Oh, it's dead now. Looks like that might be a laser guidance system, maybe. Missiles are very hard to dodge. However, missiles can be hard countered when you got high enough levels. You just can't really do anything with missiles at all. And pretty much the only thing that will penetrate consistently is advanced cannons, unless they have heavy shields. In which case, pretty much nothing works if they have heavy shields. Okay, now we get into some of my later designs. So this is my first flying craft. It just sort of goes around. It's pretty weak. Let's get flying squirrel. This thing it's really hard to hit. As you can see, it just goes up, down, and pretty much nothing to hit it. So this is basically a lot like that, and it's almost useless. Honestly, it's pretty weak. But next from that, I got this, which is much stronger. It's a bomber. Where you can actually enter.
Listening. Listening.
I think it's this.
Listening. Listening.
Oh yeah, so you can actually walk around in this one, even though it's getting hit quite heavily by anti-aircraft. It's also one of my sturdiest ships somehow. A lot of it is self-healing. It may be going down, never mind. Or it might be breaking into it. Yeah, I don't really know what the ship is doing. Oh, it must be this. So this ship has projectile avoidance. So I think it's trying to dodge all of these shots. And that's why it's doing all these loop-de-loops. Yeah, it has 3 ramp cannons on the bottom. Which is how it's a bomber. It looks like it's going down. Okay. Let's see. I also have this. So this was like that big ship that I showed. I basically just tried to scale everything up. It just has a ton of guns.
Listening.
That's all this thing is. It's actually quite weak in comparison. Because it's so open, it's just a bunch of guns. And it's pretty strong. At least for your damage. It also has projectile avoidance. But yeah, it's pretty hard to hit anything at that range. Cannons probably should have stuck with advanced cannons. What else do we have? Oh, this is probably the last one we'll show. It's still in development. This one, oh wait, no. This is the wrong, never mind, ignore that. This one, cannon ship. That's the one. It's just got a bunch of cannons. So it's a broadsider. This is the first design, but it sinks. So I was going to turn it into a sub and haven't gotten around to it. But this thing just has a ton of cannons. It's not very effective, but it works. Just spawn stuff in and beat up the ship. They're definitely strongest when they work together. Oh. It's like the torpedoes that locked on. I was afraid they were going to miss. Yeah, as soon as we get those missiles and torpedoes in the air, the ship is probably just dead. Yeah, we're coming from underneath. There's like no armor. AI dead, so the MP must have knocked out its AI. In order to build all of these ships, it needs pretty much five different things. So of course it needs a hull, this one. It needs propulsion. It needs an engine. It needs an AI, and it needs ammo. And if one of those things are gone, then the ship basically won't function. And so you have to actually like build every single part of the ship in order to make it work. But that's all. So that's all of the ships I'm going to show for today. So bye.